Sixth game of 8 scheduled for today for NBTC Manila Live 2026. Live here inside Gameville Ballpark, court number 1. Baron Mercado covering the action. This is still in Group K as a big game we are going to witness for today, as Elite NSW Basketball currently 1 win and 1 loss taking on Imus City Hoop Lab Basketball, sporting 0 wins and 2 losses. So why is this a big game, you might ask? Earlier on, it was Philippine Nation Alcon winning against Green, or I should say winning on their last contest, and now has 2 wins apart in this game. Parehas silang mayroong 2 panalo. For Elite NSW, if they win today, we will have a triple tie in Group K, and that would be, and I don't want to be the team that will figure that out. And for that to happen, the guys wearing white Imus City Hoop Lab needs to have a good, stellar performance today. And as I cover this squad in one of the leagues that they are played, or one of the leagues that they played, this is one of the teams, one of the tougher teams here that I have covered. So this will be a good fight between Elite NSW and Imus Hoop Lab Basketball. Rhyme de los Reyes will now be at the line here. Will not get the first, as I hear some supporters here looking out for Imus City Hoop Lab. There you go. Green Valley Academy JBBI lost to Philippine Nation Select earlier. So both teams are now 2-1 into their record. Meanwhile, for Elite NSW, they will start things up with a bang. That was a strong basket. James Vandal enters the scoring fray for the first time. So if Elite NSW wins today, again, they will have a triple tie between NSW Basketball, between Philippine Nation Select, and Green Valley Academy JBBI. Again, I don't want to be the team that will figure out who will come in and who will come out, who will have that opportunity to be included into our next round. But if you are Philippine Nation Select, you want Imus City Hoop Lab to win in this game, as they almost completed that steal. Ball is still on the backcourt. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Shoots that 3. Had a good line, good tap. Couldn't get that offensive rebound basket to go. Second serving is in. That is Rizid Altamirano. Almost getting that opportunity, but that steal is made by Totan Imbag. James Vandal has 5 points in this game, 7-2. Looks to hand it off. No whistle by our referees, and we will play on that dribble, breaking free. Ruben Marcel Fridas getting him free here. RMF scoring there. 9-2 start for Elite NSW Basketball. One hand floater. Nice drive on that one. Getting that attack to go. As we play on. 9-4 is the score with 7 minutes remaining in our opening quarter. That is a whistle. So we will have a stoppage of play right there. So a ball movement here as Imus Hoop Lab will call for time. Elite NSW basketball up by 5, 9-4.
Of them have their own way to the
6:50 remaining. Elite NSW wearing blue, Imus Hoop Lab wearing their white jerseys, and off the timeout, they force a turnover on that one. That is a good one. A good defensive stop, but a man-to-man defense being implemented here on the side of Elite NSW. They get a steal on the other side. Couldn't complete, couldn't get it across, shoots it. Off the mark, fights for that possession. It is recovered by a guy wearing white. Had a scuffle on that last play. Raisid Altamirano and Edward Calvin Totanimbag will play on the backcourt here as they will look to get this easy possession to go. Couldn't break that press jumper. There's a foul on that quick one. With a 9-4 still is the score. With 6 minutes 05 remaining in this game. Gabby Tobaon will be at the line here. Again, a bit undersized for a center, but we have seen how effective undersized players are in this era, in this generation. Yeah, they might have been, or they might give a lot of size, a lot of inches on those heights, but they are really quick. They are really effective. As look at that free throw, just confident right there is Gabby Tobaon. 9-6 will be our score here, approaching the final 6. Here is Altamirano. Couldn't get that basket to go in. Possession will go back on the side of Elite NSW. 5 points earlier for a James Bandal, one of the players that this team can rely on. Frias, they have a beautiful ball movement on that one. Couldn't hit. Smallest man on the court grabbing that rebound. Outlet was just too weak on that one. Gets on that drive through contact, no problem. Raincid Altamirano gets another basket for his name. He has at least 6 or 4 points in this game. As he throws the ball out, ball will remain on the side of Imus Hoop Lab. We will have a ball movement here, a player movement I should say, on the side of both teams. Coming in is a Jacob Santino Gigante, or Higante I should say, will now be in this game. 11-6 is the score. Looking to provide this horns action. Goes for that quick drive. Looking to break away, but no way, says the defense. Running through, Higante hits that 3 from the corner. Jacob Higante opens up his playing time with a 3-pointer. That's back-to-back blocks for Frias. And now on the run once again for the finish. Nice roll, Christian Adviento. Speaking of Adviento, having a perfect game on the previous one. Really playing his role here as Adviento and company. They take the ball away. Here's Adviento, lost that possession. A counter steal by Frias on the backcourt. Looking to be physical. Higante one more time. Couldn't bring the house down on that 4-point line. 16-6 is the score. Stepping through for the jumper. That is all air on Raim de los Reyes. As I notice here for Imus Hoop Lab, they feel that they haven't really settled in yet in this game. I feel that they rattle a bit in this contest. Meanwhile, for Elite NSW basketball, they feel more controlled in this game as they turn the ball over. Quick jumper that is off the mark, gets their own rebound, I should say. One hand. Can't make it. Frias got his rebound strip, regains the possession back, and now looking to make a run once again. That in and out dribble. Altamirano couldn't find the right angle. But almost having that finish. Will be at the foul line. Looking for his 5th and 6th point is Horizon Altamirano. (16-6). Reinzen will set his first free throw. Sinking that one. 5 points at least for Horizon. Horizon, I should say. Altamirano, one more time. Getting those free throws to drop. 18-6 is the score with 3:25 remaining here in our opening quarter. Swing. No open shot for Imus. Just need to be more in control here. Couldn't complete that shot. It is recovered by Gigante. Enter the game, scores a 3. On the other side, Adviento enters the game and drives to the basket. That's at least 5 points off the bench. Goes behind his back. Emergency. Nice rejection by Frias. Has 3 blocks at least in the opening quarter. Gets his own miss and the basket. 18-8. Waits for the defense here. Almost a strip as Gigante was fouled and pulled during that attempt. Will be called for that foul. Guy is wearing white. So Gakko will be called for that foul. Jacob Gigante steps into the free throw area. Confident, hitting his first one. Knocks down the second. Love that free throw routine. Maybe a way for him to set into that rhythm. A catch and shoot type of feels with a 2 minutes 22 from way downtown. Couldn't hit that 3. Nice strip. And that is just an easy 2 on the other side because of that defensive stop. 2 minutes 8 remaining. Adviento with a spin. Couldn't hit that basket. 20-10 is the score, approaching the final 2 minutes in our ball game here. First quarter action, Group K. Ball was sent out and a foul was called. This game is now a bit more slower than the usual. With a minute 49 to go, both teams really aggressive, driving into those lanes and making a lot of taps that really caught the eyes of our referees. With a minute 49 remaining here, penalty situation on the side of Elite NSW basketball. We'll look to add a point here on the board. And speaking of free throw routines, he hits the first one. If earlier Gigante was receiving that ball from the top of the nail, now stepping back to get that rhythm, just wasn't effective. Fakes and wants a 3-point play but just couldn't convert. Jordan Di Maunahan is now inside for Elite NSW basketball. Nice steal on that read. Forward pass. Alley-oop. Here we go. A 3-man weave. What a beautiful play on the other side. Getting that steal. Passes it on the right and finishing on the left Timeout is called here by Elite NSW Basketball. (22-13) is the score with a minute 30 remaining in our opening quarter. Finishing that one off. Just entered the game, providing that basket. Jordan Di Maunahan scores on the layup, I should say, with approaching the final minute here. Guys in white looking to be more in control, and that is one way to do it. Get that basket back with that beautiful layup, I should say. Referees will call a travel on that Yugo step by Markel Tan. So a 7-point lead here for Elite NSW Basketball. Imus Hoop Lab looking to get the last say. 50 seconds to go, breaking free. Almost getting that basket in is De Los Reyes, and another foul is called. This time, Di Maunahan will be assessed with that foul, and now at the line will be Jade Pugoy as he looks to cut this one from a 7-point lead to a 5-point lead. Knocks down the first. Can't make the second though. 22-16, only down by 6. Let's see how will they make this work. Ooh, a traveling call. So a chance for Imus Hoop Lab to inch closer in this game. Again, this is starting to feel like a big game as both teams will be looking to make some big stops and a big basket. Speaking of big, a 3. Couldn't convert. Offensive rebound. Jade shoots. Pugoy couldn't convert. Final 17. Ball is thrown, touch pass, what a pass, Tan with the finish. Markel just finishing that one home. Stepping through, De Los Reyes with a 3. He gets that 3-pointer to go, cutting the lead to 5, 24-19. Back and forth basketball, Elite NSW, though starting up with a 5-point lead. Second quarter action, Elite NSW Basketball taking on Imus City Hoop Lab as the first basket of the game for the second quarter for Jacob Higante. 26-19. De Los Reyes was the last one who scored for the first quarter. That was a 3-pointer from the left wing, or from the right wing, I should say. So we'd like to greet everyone a very good afternoon. It's 3:36 here in the Philippines. Baron Mercado covering the action. And now, let's just thank our sponsors for Manila Live. SM Supermalls, our live stats courtesy of Swish App. SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Molten Official Game Ball. Smart Omnilights. Pocari Sweat Official Iron Supply. Aerosport Center, CCF, the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagle Gym, and of course, Gameville Sportswear. Maraming salamat po, and a special shout out to Gameville Ballpark Courts number 1, Court number 2, and the newly christened Gameville Arena in Shaw Boulevard. Again, my good friend MJ Evangelista is covering there. As you see, Coach John on the background looking on. CC's team down by 5 early. Now it's increased back to 8. (28-19) is the score. 8:55 remaining. Goes for the drive and the basket. 28-2 is our score with 8 minutes 40 remaining in this quarter, and that is a nice pass there as De Los Reyes able to run it and score back to a 5-point lead. Gigante hasn't hit a 3-pointer ever since he entered this game. De Los Reyes was met by the defense. Door was close on that one. Frias, no entry, wrong area code. 8:24, 5-point lead, 28-23. 8 minutes 20 into this second quarter. As balance the game here at 5. De Los Reyes sends it in the post, goes for that attack, and one. A quick basket. Gets that basket to go. Gigante will be called for that foul. (28-25). As Werner gets that basket to go. Again, an interesting free throw for Werner. Couldn't complete that bonus, but lead is cut to 3. 28-25. Stepping through, Markel Tan. A bit of a flex right there, showing up that hard work in the gym for Markel Tan. 30-25. Just a 5-point lead separates these two teams. De Los Reyes caught on that fake. Nice extra pass there. Nice emergency pass, I should say, by Frias. Tan again, coast to coast for the deuce. After receiving that pass, just went all is Markel Tan. 32-25. 7 minutes 20 to go. Looking to make them work there. ISO basketball. Sends it. A jumper is in. Nice pass. Finding the right angle that time. Villafuerte. Confident on that jumper. Still a 5-point lead for Elite NSW. Nice spin by Tan once again. Starting to take over is Markel Tan. 2 baskets on the left. Proceeds to spin and finishes off the right side. 34-27. Here's Werner once again. Basket won't go. Fria secures that rebound. Running start. Here is Altamirano. 8-0 run. Can't complete that highlight was De Los Reyes. Frias has been doing a good job being the anchor on the paint. Not happy on that foul for NSW was Adviento. De Los Reyes not will be called, I believe, for an unsportsmanlike foul there. So Christian will be at the line. Adviento can't make or can't sink the first one. 3-6 2-7. Makes the second. See there the head coach giving instructions, 37-27 with 6:15 remaining. Tan looks to pass it, a spin, nice steal, a chance to run by the players from Imus. Left hand finishes in, that was a quick one. Blink and you miss him on that finish. Altamirano spins on that fake at Viento. Couldn't hit that basket. Christian has missed the free throw early. Can they complete the stop? No, they can't. With 5:40 to go. Scored the last basket of that layup. Thought about that three. 7 seconds to go. A three ball. Races off that rim. Gets another opportunity. Almost getting that end one. Everyone here, as you see on the top of your screens there, supporting Imus in this game, as Werner will have another opportunity at the line. Misses on the first. Sinks the second. 37-30 is our score. A steal here for Imus, a 3-on-1 break. And that is just a good foul to give. That was a 3-on-1 break, so that is a smart foul by Altamirano. Again, having an opportunity here. Reinzid. Free throw, well dropped. As Altamirano secures that first one. Villafuerte sinks the first, cutting the lead at 6. Misses on the second. Now still a 2-possession ball game as we approach the final 5. Altamirano cannot get that basket. Offense has slowed down after that barrage of points by Markel. Creating that space, fading away, gets that friendly bounce. Werner creating that space, cutting the lead to 4, gets that steal. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Unselfish right there. Defense was fortunate. Altamirano sends in a 3. That is off. Gets that opportunity once again, fending off the defender, and a steal here on the run. Gigante makes a move, misses on that opportunity. Bandal has been quiet ever since starting the game hot. But it was Tan, it was Altamirano getting into those drives, as well as Adviento. (37-33) with 4:10 remaining. Now we have a ball game down by 5 early. Now lowest is at 4. We'll be right back. 33 is the score here with 4 minutes 8 remaining into this first half of action. Imus City Hoop Lab down by 4. Elite NSW Basketball looking to protect their advantage here in the first half. Makes that trap pass, good read Now a chance to run once again. Altamarino goes for that cross, waits for that whistle, and gets on the free throw area. And love the speed and the body control of Altamarino into this game. Him and Tan really are the difference maker for this squad with 4:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Sending out here, Werner will have the rest. (38-33). Knocks it down on the first. (39-33) is our score here. Back to a 6-point lead. Bounce pass, looking for that best shot possible. Needs to hurry. Has 3 seconds to work with. Rejected once again. Frias just denies them now every opportunity. Closes the door every single time. Has at least 4 blocks in this game. He has just been amazing defensively. Gigante for 3. Good! Jacob Gigante with a big 3. Pushes it back to a 3-possession ball game. This was once a 4-point lead, but a quick 5-0 spurt increases this back to 9. And now at the line, De Los Reyes, after committing that unsportsmanlike foul, will be at the line, looks to shoot his way in, knocks down the first. (42-34). Now looking to make another big 3. Gigante couldn't convert. One more run. Here is De Los Reyes. Just couldn't find the right angle. Altamarino's pass was too far. So more opportunity. More opportunity for Imus Hoop Lab to cut this lead in. Again, they were down only by 4 early. De Los Reyes splits his strip. Again, an 8-point lead. Look to step through for that shot. Sends it a 3-ball. Dodging a bullet right there are the guys wearing blue. That was wide open. Nice tap from behind right there. Goes for the contact. Still can't find that whistle. Another chance to attack as we approach the final 2. All day to shoot. Good! Open for that 3. Almost getting that steal. Referees will call a foul. That was a solid back and forth action. First, it was Gigante making that 3-point shot for Elite NSW. Then after a couple of tries, John Kiankar enters, joins the fray, and shoots the 3. A minute 48 remaining. Another steal. Possession will go back to Imus. This match is as good as advertised. 4 minutes 37. Fading away. Shot didn't go in. Another opportunity for them to be into this game once again. Di maunahan with a minute 25 remaining. Will go for that swing again. Gigante inches closer. Jacob off the mark on that one. That's two guys wearing white. Couldn't get that possession. A minute 16 remaining. Second quarter action. Open again, Gigante. Bang! Jacob Gigante has three pointers. Can they answer? De Los Reyes with a tap, a spin. Guys in blue will have a chance here. 8-point lead once again. No look. Altamarino and one. (47-37). One of the smallest guys on the court hitting big bombs. Talking about Jacob Gigante. A good opportunity here for them to increase it back to 11. Altamarino secures the second. 48-37, completing the three-point play. Keeping Imus at bay with a three off the mark. Nice tap by Altamarino. Ball is still on the side here. Jade cannot complete that finish. Pugoy will have another opportunity here. 48-37 with 22.9 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Knocks down the first. Coach John looking on as they shoot another free throw, looking to cut this one to single digits once again. Knocks down that second. 48-39. Altamarino too strong on that finish. Final 14 seconds remaining here. Nearing the end of the second quarter. Looking for a big shot is Imus. Drives, sandwich, better stop. Saved here. Looking to beat the buzzer. Gigante, that shot won't count. As Gigante, Altamarino, and company pushes the lead. 48-39 is the score. Elite NSW basketball up by 9 points. Imus City Hoop Lab down here by 9. We start the third quarter. Group K action in NBTC Manila Live 2026. Live here inside Gameville Ballpark in Mandaluyong City. Baron Mercado covering the action. Markel Tan snipes one from deep. That is how we will start our second quarter. Trap on that corner. Referees will call a foul. Tan will be assessed with that foul, I believe, as we now enter the second fray, the second half here, I should say. With 9:40 to go, 20 seconds in. Timeout is called as early as now after that three-pointer by Tan. To start the third quarter, Coach John drew up a play, didn't convert itong Imus. Just couldn't get that shot to go, but the defensive anchor, Frias, will now have an opportunity to rise up and enter the scoring column here. (51-39) is the score with 9:25 remaining. 52-39. Now it's up to 12 points. Again, they got it as low as 4. De Los Reyes open. Gets that 3-point bomb to go. 52-42 is our score here. Pass is too far. A steal here on the other side. Markel Tan fakes, shoots, couldn't find the angle. Altamarino secures another one. Tan, 3. Couldn't convert on that one. Could have been big for them, resetting the lead back to 13. De Los Reyes has hit the last shot. Goes for that drive. Baseline is in. What a move. Werner and De Los Reyes now has been looking to help their team here. Couldn't get that layup to go. A chance here for the guys in blue to add more. Down to 8 once again. Altamarino stopped by De Los Reyes. Nice rescue on that last play, but slipped on his fingers. Altamarino flyby. Better defense. That was a good reaction on that last play. 44-52. (5-2 to 4-4 is the score. Guys in white looking to add more points, and that's a good start. Nice basket right there by Jade Pugoy. Down to 6 once again. That spin wouldn't fall. De Los Reyes secures that rebound. Imus Hoop Lab looking to play spoilers. If Elite NSW loses here, they lose that chance to be into the fray. Again, a tough Imus squad, only losing by 2 points on that last one, and on that landing was Frias. Can't get that basket. Another putback. Won't fall. Ball is tapped. Another chance to run. Altamarino, Tan, the two players that contributed well traveling, will be the call. (54-46) is the score here with 6:40 remaining, and a steal. Here we go. Frias all the way. (56-46) with 6:37 remaining here. Gets that rebound to go, but the lead is up to 10. Werner attacks. 1-2 step, won't fall. Follow-up is in. (56-58), almost a turnover. It is a turnover. Nakawala. Werner again. 50-56 with 6:14 to go. Imus Hoop Lab not making it easy for Elite NSW. They just keep on coming back. 56 to 50 is the score with 6:14 remaining into our third quarter. Nice run by Imus Hoop Lab in this third quarter action, just falling into the wrong hands. They had that possession but just couldn't capitalize on that one as Ariaza was able to get that ball. Right timing for them. Coach John on the other side for Imus, not happy with that call. 8-point lead here, 58 to 50. 5 minutes 50 to go. 8-point lead. Sends it to Tan. Extra pass, maybe a bit too close. Was Gigante. And a pull for that possession. Imbag will be called for that foul.
Third personal foul received.
58 to 50 is the score here. An 8-point lead. Looking to be overcome by Imus. Nice spin. Nice better defense, I should say, on their side. Looking to extend this one into a 10-point lead as Altamarino will be called for that traveling. Now looking to make them work here. Another foul called by our referee. Again, this is just how this game is being played right now. A lot of whistle, a lot of contact, a lot of holds for this game. 5:03 remaining into this contest. Third quarter action, 58 to 50. Elite NSW basketball down by or up by 8. Imus Hoop Lab looking to cut this one again. Lowest they got was at least at 4. Altamarino looking to outspeed the smaller guard but just tapping the ball outside. Quick 3. De Los Reyes couldn't hit that big one. Could have brought the house down for Imus. Gigante has hit 3 3-pointers, but the drop pass going into oblivion. So dodging a bullet once again. Elite NSW basketball. 4:30 remaining. Once again on that play. Gets on the left side, stepping through, rejected once again. Nice defense by Frias, has at least 5 blocks in this contest. De Los Reyes, nice spin, creating that much needed separation. Just couldn't make those baskets. And a stop on that play. 4 minutes 4 remaining into our third quarter. Still an 8-point lead. De Los Reyes aggressive, another block. Good defense by Elite NSW. Basket goes in off those defensive stops. 60 to 50. This is only the third quarter. Action is now starting to pick up. Shooting over the big man. Frias gets another rebound on his name. Looks to make a run, a quick steal. Gigante. Drop pass, Frias. Couldn't find an angle, follow-up won't work. De Los Reyes sees Frias down. Says he will attack that basket and one. When De Los Reyes saw Frias down on the lane, just went through the middle and just hoisting one up, getting the friendly roll and makes that basket. Knocks down the bonus. 60-51. Gigante for 3. Rebound secured here by Jade Pugoy with final 3 remaining here. Diskarte ulit. 53-60. De Los Reyes has scored the last 3. Goes on that bump. Passes it in the middle. Couldn't hit. Altamarino secures that rebound with 2:41 to go in the third quarter. $60-53. Gigante sends it on the left, almost a steal. Here is Altamarino. Contact. Basket is good. What a contest. This is only in the third quarter. What a game we are having here. One team wants to make their group stage a bit more interesting. The other group wants to foil their plans. That is why we're having so much fun here inside Gameville Ballpark. Court number 1, Altamarino secures that bonus. De Los Reyes brings the ball down. Has scored the last few points for them. Tough contact. And foul will be called.
Foul on jersey number 16. Second personal foul on jersey number 16 in all round.
63-53 is the score.
14 fouls.
6-3-5-3. Make it 6-3-5-4. Still an 8-point lead. Misses on that drive. Ball will go back to the side of Imus. Last 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Can't get closer. Imus City Hoop Lab. A big 3. Can't connect on that one. Dodging bullets left and right are Elite NSW. Gigante turned away. Better defense. Werner was able to make that stop. De Los Reyes has been doing the heavy lifting here for Imus City. Couldn't get that follow-up to go. De Los Reyes once again being hounded. Foul will be called.
Foul on jersey number 8. First personal foul. Penalty.
Can't make the first free throw. Knocks down the first one. $56-63 is the score. Ball is swing in the corner with a minute 13 remaining. Tough jumper. That is off the mark. Ball is tossed to the other side. And a 7-point lead with a minute 6-8. $63-56. Looking to cut this one to 5 or 4 depending on the move. As that foul will be called again, the game now starting to slow down.
Fourth personal foul, jersey number 1, Uganda.
63-56. Knocks down the second. Final 45 remaining into our third quarter. It was intense and a lot of beautiful highlights, beautiful moments played here. Still on cold, NSW. Top shot. Here is Tan. Has made that same move again. So traveling will be the call. That's the second time. (63-58) is the score. 24.7 seconds remaining here. 63-58. Let's see if Imus Hoop Lab can enter the fourth quarter with a much smaller deficit. De Los Reyes gets that one. Couldn't convert on the layup. Second try still won't fall. With 4 seconds to go. Hoisting one up. Can't kiss it off the glass. We need a breather. Fourth quarter action. 63-50. (63-58). This is the fourth quarter. We are only in the group phase here. Last game for Group K as Elite NSW Basketball. 1 win, 1 loss. Facing off against Imus City Hoop Lab. 0-2, still looking for that victory. And what is at stake here? Elite NSW Basketball. If they win this game, we will have a triple tie in Group K. Between them, Phil Nation Alcon and Green Valley Academy JBBI. And that would be, again, for me, the most interesting bracket here in Manila Live 2026. If Imus Hoop Lab win today, not only that they will have a victory for today and for Manila Live, but they will shut down any chances for Elite NSW to have a chance to reach the next round. So if you are the other two teams, if you are Green Valley Academy JBBI, Phil Nation Select Alcon, you would love to remove that competition, which is Elite NSW, as Markel Tan secures on the first. Because if Imus Hoop Lab wins, so we will determine yet who will be the top team between Philippine Nation Select Alcon and Green Valley Academy. So we will know, we will look for that one. And again, they will have a strong shot, I believe, to be the second best team. Only 5 will qualify, and based on we saw earlier, I believe we will see these two teams in K, or there's a high possibility of them making it on the other round. But Elite NSW Basketball again wants to make things complicated. They're up here by 7, 66-59. De Los Reyes with a fake jumper. Couldn't hit. Fights for the rebound. Jade Pogoy will be called for that foul. Has been doing a good job. Talking about Frias. Again, his impact on the paint inside, getting those blocks really, really good. Has changed the complexion of this game defensively. A steal once again. Those outside shots not being used by Imus City Hoop Lab. Wants to attack and drive. Nice spin by Tan. Yo-yos it in the air for 2. 6-8, 5-9 is the score. De Los Reyes, they thought they want to travel. Steps on that 3, a miss. Good defense on the other side. Just laying that ball in. A rim grazer. 6-8, 6-1, full court pressure. Referees will call a foul. Altamarino, he has been playing well for this Elite NSW Basketball. Him and Markel Tan, again the two Jets, just blitzing those attacks. And you have an inside presence for Frias. (68-61). I believe referees has come up on a decision. So will be called for a technical foul. Is Beronio. He has been really trying his best here to keep in check with Altamarino and company. Seven minutes 34 remaining. Aforementioned Altamarino will now be at the line, looking to make this a big of a play. Free throw area, 7-point lead.
Number 3, 5 fouls.
Ooh, so Beronio fouls out of this game. Again, 6-8, 6-1 is the score. This game has been close. Really, really close. But for Elite NSW Basketball, they have been keeping them at bay. Altamarino fired up after hitting that free throw. Ball will be inbounded on the side. (6-9, 6-1), 7 minutes 30 to go. Altamarino wanting to make that move. Referees will call a foul, I believe, off ball. It will be on De Los Reyes. So it is a holding foul on De Los Reyes with 7:26 to go. Penalty situation. Early penalty attempt here. Ariaza will miss on the first. Again, a lot of fouls was called here as early as now. (69-61). Ariaza misses on the second. So needing to hurry. Here is Imus City. Nice drop-off pass. Shot is in. Having to make that one is Villafuerte. Down to 6. Ball is loose. Goes for the spin. That drive finds an open lane. James Bandal gets that basket to go. Referees again heading in for a stop. Referees talking to our table official once again. So based on what I have heard, a technical foul will be called on Ariaza. So that's it also for him. That's his 5th foul. As you see on your screen, the coach for Elite NSW Basketball looking on into this game. Free throws being attempted here by David Samuel Villafuerte. Scored the last field goal, knocks down the first one. So let's see if they can capitalize on this one after that basket, that layup that goes in. 71-64 is our score with 7 minutes remaining here. Sends it on the right wing. Imus City Hoop Lab still looking to fight for this game. Pass was too strong on that one. A 3-on-2 break. Here is Markel Tan. Pushes the lead back to 9. Another tap. Possession will go back to Imus Hoop Lab. Again, this is only our second to the last, or this is only our 5th game. Or 6, I should say, with 6:35 remaining. A 9-point lead, 73-64 is the score. (73-64) is our score. Goes for that drive and one. Getting that basket. A tough one for Werner.
5 rounds, disorganization.
(73-66). A miss there on the free throw, couldn't complete on the side. 73-66. Sending it on that shot. Gigante with a miss. Now going to make them run here as De Los Reyes will lose the ball. Good steal by Jacob Gigante. With 6 minutes to go. Emergency pass. Looks to play this baseline. Shot won't fall. 4 players wearing white scrambled on that paint. No one was able to be on that one. Gigante at the line since they are on the penalty. Knocks down the first. (74-66). 5 minutes 49 remaining. As Gigante once again will trip at the line and he knocks down both. Goes for that trip. Knocks down both. He has at least 13 points in my count. Has 3 3-pointers. Talking about Gigante. 75-66. 5 minutes 45 remaining. Final game of the group phase for Group K. High looper of that shot won't fall. Will be rescued right there by Imus City Hoop Lab, and foul is called on that reach. Adviento hasn't scored in this game since the second quarter. So with 5:30 to go, still a 3-possession ball game. 5 minutes 28. Sends it. Stepping through for that jumper. Traveling violation is called on that last one. The crowd here on my right, on the side of Imus City Hoop Lab, they are gone silent so far. Again, if you are Imus, no need to foul. Already in the penalty. What a drive by Sandal on that one. 77-66. Lead is up into 11. Offensive foul. Jacob Gigante. Was caught on that screen, talking about Jacob Gigante. (77-66). 5 minutes to go. Let's see what will be the play here. That pass was red. Ball is down. Will return on the side of Elite. (66-77). With 4:50 I should say to go. Imus City Hoop Lab. Maybe clock is running out for a run or a comeback. Elite NSW again wanting to make Group K interesting. Couldn't hit that three. 66-77 is our score. Ball was trapped there. Extra pass. Basket goes in. 68-77 is our score. I should say 4 minutes 15 traveling call. So again, Imus City Hoop Lab needing to make this work. Again, not only are they going to go for their first win, they want to eliminate Elite NSW's chances of getting into this Sweet 16. Nice pass. Follow-up is in by De Los Reyes. Still a 7-point advantage. And a steal on the other side. Running down, De Los Reyes couldn't catch that pass. Nice pass inside. And the cut. Lead is down to 5. Werner receiving that ball as a timeout will be called here. 72-77 is the score. Timeout call. 77-72. Lead is down to 5 once again. Elite NSW looking for a big shot. Altamarino brings it. (79-72) out of bounds. Three minutes 22 to go. (79-72), a 7-point lead here with 3 minutes 15 remaining. Altamarino looking to find a friend, almost a steal, gives it back to Altamarino. Shot is in. (81-72) on that drive. De Los Reyes couldn't convert. Ball will go back to NSW. (81-72). 2 minutes 54 remaining. Altamarino has hit the last 2 baskets for them. Here's Gigante for a big 3. Looks straight. Just missing on that opportunity. De Los Reyes will try to make things work, stepping through for that 3. Having also a good look, referees will call a foul. It will be on the side of Elite NSW. So penalty situation as well for Elite NSW with 2:24 remaining. Bandal will be sitting out of that bench. Gets that free throw to go. 74-81 is the score here. 2 minutes 18 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Altamarino has hit big shots for his squad. This time it's Frias. 83-74, last 2 minutes in this game, number 6 of 8. Tough angle on that shot and it goes in. De Los Reyes hits that basket once again. Altamarino spins, shoots, and will be fouled as he looks to inch them closer to victory. (76-84) is the score here. De Los Reyes now on the drive. Nice pass. Rejected that time. Frias again. Closes the gate. Tan. Just a frustration foul on that last one.
Oh, this is number 2.
1 minute 33 into this fourth quarter. Tan secures free throw number 1. Couldn't hit free throw number 2. 85-76 is the score. Goes for that drive. Easy basket by Werner. So 85-78. Still a 7-point lead. Ball is loose. Ball will go back to Imus. (85-78) is our score here. A minute 19 remaining. 7-point lead. Imus still looking to knock on the door, looking for some big shots. Elite NSW making one last lockdown, shaking, baking, making on that shot. Lead is down to 1. Final minute remaining. Fakes, stepping back, a 3. And a foul shooting that 3. That is a big call. Fouled, shooting that 3 is Stan. Calmly sinks the first. 86-80. Makes the second. 55 seconds. 8-7. 80. Knocks all 3 down. Not yet over for Imus. Stepping for the shot. Oh! A big one. De Los Reyes knocks it down. Making a quick response is Stan on the other side. Back and forth we go. Nice block on the other side. Adviento with a stop. 93-83. .1 seconds remaining. Elite NSW again will look to make things complicated here. Again has scored big baskets. Markel Tan, 5 in the last few possessions. Misses on the first. Even if he missed this one, still a 7-point lead. If he misses, still a 7-point lead, but ball rolls on the hands of Tan. Another chance here. 18 seconds to go. Needing to hurry. De Los Santos had a good look. Ball is tapped. Need to hurry. They need to push. They need to get those points in. Altamarino couldn't get that in. And that will do it. We will have a triple tie. 2-1. 2-1 for this K group. Elite NSW Basketball wins by 7.